let's talk about a common confusion point of whether you should get business insurance. Should you get it? It depends. And this is one of those things that some businesses get it, businesses don't get it, and it depends on a lot. In some countries, insurance works. In some countries, it's just not a thing. So it's country by country, first of all. In the Western sort of hemisphere, like Canada, U.S., Australia, U.K., other European countries, insurance is more common for businesses. It doesn't mean that all businesses have it. Many businesses don't have it. But if you're not in those countries, it's much less of a consideration. Now, it also depends on the type of business, and this may be the most important factor. Because, for example, let's say that your business is you're leading people through some hikes in the outdoors, and like there's a risk that some people might fall off a cliff and some people might break a bone or get injured. Now, they might sue you because they really are going to get injured. On the other hand, if your business is a puzzle game app or a software that's a calculator for something that is pretty simple, not something that like this, it's going to impact people's businesses or it's not going to impact their health. It's something basic that doesn't involve risk. Then guess what? It's probably you're never going to have a reason to get sued, or nothing's going to really go that wrong, and people are going to realize also, hey, you're a small business and there's not a lot of money to get from you. People usually sue bigger businesses because there's a lot of money to get from them. So if your business carries with it real risk with the actual execution of the business, then it's more likely that you should get insurance. If your business is benign in terms of risk, then it's much less of a consideration. And for tech businesses, often insurance is not a priority. Just because nobody's going to trip and fall, there's no physical location when people can hit themselves or fall or get injured with the hot cup of coffee or anything that, things you typically see people, businesses getting sued for. Of course, there's always issues like harassment and things like that. But then again, if you're just a business of one person, you don't have that problem. Next is how far along in the business you are. So if you're just starting out and if you're still in the planning stage, maybe insurance is less of a consideration than if you're further along and if you're making good money now. Then, of course, the more money you make, the more growth you have, insurance is more of a consideration because you have more of a target on your back and you're reaching more people. And who knows, there may be some person who's just like a, like a litigious person, and they might want to come after you, so you want to protect yourself. Now, you also, there's different kinds of insurances, by the way, so you want to protect yourself from like maybe equipment getting lost or something valuable that you have. We'll cover that in a second, actually. Also, insurance depends on your risk tolerance, and the risk, I mean, for how much, because insurance does cost you money, and by paying for insurance, you're losing money. So it's a little bit of a balance of, hey, can you just tolerate the risk of maybe losing your computers or equipment or whatever, so that you actually don't have to waste your money and time getting insurance and paying for it and all that. So it's, as you see, this issue of insurance it depends. It depends, comes up on every bullet point here. And so your job is to understand the thinking points and then make the decision yourself in the end. So, and also depends on your financial ability. Sometimes you just don't have the money to pay for insurance. Sometimes you just need to make your product and launch it and make money there. But if you're starting your business, often you don't have extra money. So then insurance is less of an option for you. Now, there is you can buy business insurance from a lot of companies, but the leader at least in the US, the leader is a Hiscox business insurance, and I just want to show you their website quickly. Again, I have no business relationship with them. I don't get paid for promoting them. I just wanted to show you them because it's a good resource for you to look into next in case you are interested in insurance. So this is hiscox.com. It's essentially America. They said America's number one online small business insurer. Okay, and what I want to show you is um, all the types of insurance that they have. So you got general liability, professional liability, errors and omission, cybersecurity, workers' compensation, all this. So you see wherever you are in your business or what type of thing you do, they have insurance for you. And if you mouse over the small business, you'll get a bigger list of insurances here. And if some of it resonates with you, like let's say you're a lawyer or let's say you're an accountant on errors and emissions insurance. Well, of course, you're not a lawyer or accountant because this is for engineers, but I'm just making an example. So you see that wherever your business might be, like, there's some stuff for health and IT. Okay, then sorry for health and IT. So you see there may be some things for you, so you want to look into it more. Then there's by state, so you might want to look at, hey, what is different states? If you're in one of these states, of course, you might want to look into, hey, maybe there's something specific for your state. So it's a good thing to browse. If you're just at the idea phase, it's maybe not yet for you. But if you're going to grow your business, you want to start thinking at least about it so that at the right moment, you'll know when to get it if you inform yourself enough.